What's up workout buddies, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna share a full day of eating to lose weight fast, and I'm also gonna be sharing some of my best weight loss strategies. But before we get into what I eat, let's talk about body fat and how to lose it. Alright, let's talk about body fat, what it is, and how to lose it. Your body fat is not something you should hate completely. Having the right amount of body fat is very important to our health. Our body fat regulates our hormones and protects our organs. So for women, a healthy body fat percentage is between 21% and 35%, and for men, it's 8 and 24%. When you don't have enough body fat, it can lead to fertility issues, weakened immune system, digestive issues, etc. And when you carry too much body fat, it can lead to a higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and stroke. Just like my philosophy when it comes to eating and diet, too much is just as bad as too little, and vice versa. They're just opposite ends of extremes. If health and wellness is your goal, then you want to aim for somewhere in the middle. Alright, so let's say you're carrying a little bit of extra body fat. What that extra body fat is essentially just extra energy. Another word for energy is calories. Each day your body burns a certain amount of calories just by staying alive. This is what is known as the resting metabolic rate, and there are several ways to calculate this. So I'm going to just drop one of the calculations here so you guys can figure it out for yourself. Now that you know roughly how much energy your body needs on a daily basis, let's talk about how to burn the extra body fat. There are essentially two ways to burn body fat. One, eating fewer calories than your body needs on a daily basis, and two, exercise. When the calories you eat are less than the calories you burn on a daily basis, your body will start burning body fat for energy. Because that's what body fat is, extra energy. Are there ways to manipulate your diet so that you can burn fat more easily? Sure, and I'm going to get into that in a little bit. However, fundamentally, the calorie deficit is the bottom line to burning body fat. For breakfast, I usually alternate between yogurt parfaits, oatmeal, or a protein bar. My mornings are usually pretty busy, so my breakfast is always something that's just really quick and easy to whip up. This oatmeal that I'm having today may look like barf and totally not worthy of social media, but I can assure you that it tastes amazing. So the way I pump up the protein in this oatmeal is by adding flax seeds and chia seeds. Sometimes I even eat an entire protein bar along with this oatmeal. Research shows that eating a high protein breakfast can reduce cravings and caloric intake throughout the day. Which gets me to my next point, which is how you can use protein to promote weight loss. For weight loss, it's good to aim for roughly 1 gram of protein per pound every day. It's been shown to provide substantial benefits on satiety. I personally don't track macros, but what I do is I always make sure that I have a decent amount of protein with every single meal. Protein does help you feel fuller for longer. And in addition to that, your body burns more calories digesting protein than the other two macronutrients. It is a lot harder for your body to store extra calories from protein as body fat when compared to extra calories from carbs and fat. So making sure that you're eating a good amount of protein is a great strategy for weight loss. In addition to hitting that protein intake, eating a good amount of fiber from whole foods like vegetables and fruits can also promote feelings of fullness. So check out my lunch for the day. So for lunch, I'm going to be making a ahi tuna poke salad. So we have the ahi tuna right here. I'm going to top it off with some avocado, some seaweed, and some edamame, and I'm also going to be spiralizing this cucumber because I'm just being super extra today, and seasoning everything with this sriracha and sesame ginger sauce. comes to losing weight, one area you guys really have to pay attention to is sauces. So a lot of times sauces are really high in calories. Like ranch can be 170 calories per serving, so that's an area you guys really have to watch out for. And this sauce that I have right here is actually 0 calories, so this one's really good. I haven't tried their other flavors out, but this one is pretty good for it being 0 calories. Alright, I'm so hungry guys, so I'm gonna just dig right in. Oh my god, that was good. I'll grab a napkin. Personally, I need about 1 to 3 snacks per day to keep my hunger at bay, and my go-to snacks are usually protein bars, nuts, or fruit, just for the sake of convenience. It's always a good idea to keep some healthy snacks at hand if you're a big snacker like me. Before we go to dinner, I just wanted to briefly talk about starvation diets. So if burning body fat is all about the calorie deficit, isn't it logical just to cut your calories as little as possible so you can burn the fat as fast as possible? There are over 30 years of research proving time and time again that starvation diets do not work in the long run, and they can also lower your resting metabolic rate by up to 20%. Starvation diets can also elevate your cortisol levels and negatively impact your thyroid hormones, which regulate your metabolism. So again, too little is just as bad as too much. What you want to do is to hit that personal sweet spot somewhere in the middle. So going out to eat doesn't always have to hinder your progress. A lot of restaurants offer healthier options. Well, I guess I'm only speaking for my areas, which are Las Vegas and Los Angeles. And most places here are really happy to make substitutions if you ask for it. So here I'm having some poke nachos, and I've asked them to replace the nachos with lettuce, which makes the whole dish a lot healthier and nutrient dense. And I've also got some more seared ahi sashimi. Gotta get in that protein, right? Yeah, I do go through phases where I just keep ordering the same stuff over and over again at certain places, but it's what I like to eat and it tastes good to me, and you should do the same. You should choose foods that you enjoy personally. Don't force yourself to eat the stuff that you hate, just eat the healthy stuff that tastes good to you. end this video, I just wanted to briefly talk about the different types of diets out there. A pretty popular diet is the low carb diet, and there's a really good reason why that diet is so popular. So scientific research has shown that people do initially lose weight a lot faster on the low carb diet when compared to other diets like the low fat diet. The reason this happens is because of glycogen depletion. So your body stores carbs as glycogen in the muscle and liver, and the composition of glycogen contains a lot of water. So when people first go on the low carb diet, their glycogen stores get depleted and they end up losing a lot of water weight. And that is why when someone starts out with the low carb diet at first, they see a dramatic decrease in their weight on the scale. So in the short term, the low carb diet can result in dramatic weight loss. However, research has shown that in the long term, the low carb diet performs about the same as other diets out there. So ultimately, when it comes to weight loss, it's all about finding a lifestyle that works for you. Something that you can see yourself maintaining for a long time. That's very personal. Different methods work for different people. Anyways, I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you guys found it helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.